Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Let's see if some folks join me before I get started. But for those of you watching on the replay, I like to get started quickly so that those that are watching later, because I know it's the middle of the day, don't have to wait forever. So I am going to get started and I'll recap as I go along for those that join me afterwards. I am on YouTube. I am on Instagram. Every Monday, I'm coming on live to talk about how we can reach our goals, how we can manifest our dreams, to give as much value as I can, because I truly believe that we should enjoy the journey to manifesting our dreams and be able to know the knowledge to get there, to do that most successfully, most efficiently. So any way that I can help do that, that's my passion, and that's what all this Manifestation Monday is about. Just notifying myself that I'm live. I do know that. Thanks, Instagram. So today I wanted to talk about meditation as a technique to make manifestation easier. So if you're like me, then you like to work smarter, not harder. I call myself a conscious go-getter. I used to be a burned out hustler. Now I'm a conscious go-getter, and meditation is a big part of that practice. And meditation also makes reaching our goals so much easier. So if you're frustrated, if it's taking forever to manifest your dream, or you feel like you're doing all of the things to manifest and it's either taking a long time or you can't figure it out, meditation could be a technique that could really help you in your manifestation process, but not only help you get there faster, make it easier, make reaching your goals easier, but it can make your life easier on the way there. It can make the journey easier on the way there, so that you are not just waiting for your dream to be happy. You can actually be happy in order to manifest your dream. So let's get started. So my first thing that I want to share with you that really is a pivotal reason why meditation is going to be a good technique to help you manifest easier is that meditation is an excellent way to connect with your inner power, your inner divinity, your higher power. So when we meditate and begin to make a practice out of meditation, and if you're new to meditation, just DM me. I can send you some resources on getting started and how to make meditation a habit. But once you have a meditation practice, it's a great way to connect with your true self. And why this is important for manifestation is because that's exactly where our dreams and our values come from our inner observer, from our true self, our higher self that lives within that inner divine space. And in our day-to-day lives, we can get so caught up with doing things and living roles and being in our careers, or being, our roles in our family, whether you're a mom, a friend, whatever that is, that we get caught up and we kind of get caught in mind chatter, that we get disconnected, from our true selves, and we don't take those moments to be still and connect with that part of us that tells us what we want in life, that tells us what we value in life. So meditation is that daily way that you can go and be connected to that space, be connected to your higher power that lives within you, and make sure you're in tune with what you want to manifest. So it's really that way of going beyond the mind chatter, connecting with your inner divinity, which is where what we want to manifest comes from. So the more you can be connected to that, the faster you're going to manifest. So that's the first reason I want to share with you that meditation is going to make manifestation much easier. So you're just joining me. I'm talking about how to work smarter and not harder as we go towards our goals. And meditation is a great way to make manifestation easier. And the first way that it does this is it helps us to connect with our higher power on a more frequent basis. And this is important for manifestation because that's exactly where our dreams come from. That's where I am from Dallas, Texas. That's exactly where our dreams come from. That's also exactly where our values come from. So if we want to manifest easier, it's going to be nice to stay connected to that space. So my second tip or my second way that meditation helps us manifest easier is it helps us to recognize the themes of negative thoughts and negative emotions. So if you know about manifestation and the law of attraction, you know that our emotions is where we manifest from. So if we're feeling positive emotions, we're positively creating and we're attracting more of that into our life. That's why vibrating high is so important. If we're feeling negative emotions, we're negatively attracting into our life. And what contributes to negative and positive emotions are our thoughts. Not only our behaviors, what we're doing, which meditation is a great way to affect our thoughts and emotions in a positive way. But when we are feeling those negative emotions, that's a signal from our inner spirit telling us, hey, you're off track with what you really want in life, the life that you want to create. And they're not to be ignored, to be pushed away. It's not that we should, avoid our emotions. It's actually that we should pay attention, accept them, and listen to them, right? And so when we meditate, that's a great way to realize the thoughts and emotions that we're feeling. Again, we can be living life so fast, going through life so fast, we don't even know the emotions that we're feeling. Or if we do, we're just kind of like in a cycle of them where we're not really taking time to process them. Whereas when we meditate, it's a chance for us to be the observer of our thoughts, the observer of our emotions, to see if there's any themes going on, like maybe you're trying to force your dreams to come true, or you're having a lot of controlling thoughts of like, I gotta make this happen, I gotta make this happen. And when you sit down to meditate, you realize, hey, most of my thoughts are about trying to control this process of manifestation instead of going with the flow. And then you can take your power back to readjust, to realign, to be able to let go, let God, and kind of allow the manifestation process to unfold organically. Right now, I have a free guide that a lot of people are loving. It's linked in my bio if you're on Instagram, and I'll put it in the description if you're watching this on YouTube, where I am walking you through, it's a guide and a workbook, how to let go of attachment to your outcome, how to flow with your abundance. It's called Forcing to Flowing. So if this is something that you're struggling with, just want to mention that it's completely free and a lot of people are liking it. Is it best to do the first thing in the morning or anytime? I love to meditate in the morning, but you really have to get to know yourself. Thanks for that question. Some people are night meditators. A lot of people, especially when they're first getting started, find it easier to do it in the morning. And it kind of sets that intention for your day, sets the flow of your day. Especially if you're noticing any of these emotions or thoughts coming up, you can refocus, set an intention for your day, and that's going to help you manifest throughout that day. So again, for the second way that it really helps you manifest easier, it helps you become mindful of your emotions and your thoughts. That way you can be empowered to change them if necessary, to accept them and learn from them if necessary. So meditation is just that quiet space that we can go, be the observer, because we're already tuning into our higher self, noticing thoughts, letting them come and go, noticing emotions, letting them rise and flow. And that's a great way. It ties in perfectly to what we need to do and what we need to have, emotional awareness, in order to manifest. Okay. So the third way that meditation makes manifestation so much easier is because it reduces stress and anxiety. It's even been known to be used in the treatment of things like depression. So meditation, because it does cause us to pause and to get centered, to get grounded. It also incorporates a lot of relaxation strategies like breathing techniques. That is a way that reduces stress and calmness in our body, especially if we're doing it every day. Again, like I said, if you want some resources, please DM me on Instagram. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's @_Tiffany Shelton. I can give you some resources on how to make meditation a habit. So if you're struggling with that, but if you do it every day, it's really going to be a grounding practice for you to let go, relax, have a little bit of mindfulness on the present moment, and practice letting go and releasing. Someone said, why do I cry when I meditate? So that's a good question. A lot of things can come up for us when we start meditation practice, or even when we've been doing it for a while, that we don't allow to come out, whether it's a good cry or a bad cry throughout our days, because we're just on that go mode, right? We're in that, like, not fully unconscious, but we're just moving from one space to another. When we sit down to meditate, it brings up our conscious level. It also brings down our guard, and it allows us to release things that we're holding on to. And that's a common experience. Crying, whether it's a good cry of feeling more grounded or connected, or with the cry that, hey, I've been avoiding some of these emotions that I'm now feeling or noticing in my meditation. So that might be a reason why. I'm speaking too fast. Sorry, I'm pregnant. So my lungs are like squish, 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 squish. So I'm out of breath and I'm trying to get my words out before that next breath. But thank you. I will try to slow down for you guys. Don't be nervous. Let's see. Hi. But so, yeah, meditation, there's lots of research studies that have shown that it reduces stress, anxiety, has been used to treat things like depression. So why is this important for manifestation? It's good on its own, but it's great for manifestation because we manifest and we attract what we want based on our vibration, which just means based on how we feel. So if we are feeling good emotions, happiness, joy, relaxation, peace, all those yummy excitement, all those yummy emotions, we're going to attract more of that in our life, and we're going to attract what we want much faster. If we're feeling negative emotion and we're going to do the opposite, we're going to be negatively creating until we take the time to notice how we feel and to pivot. So if meditation is a way that can help you and your emotional well-being and your emotional wellness to feel better, to vibrate higher, it's going to be that much easier for you to manifest what you want, which is why it's such a technique that helps you manifest smarter, not harder. It makes you feel good and allows you to enjoy the journey. And it's something that you can use in your daily life to manifest things easier. So, if you want to know exactly how I use meditation, I'm going to be giving away or talking about 4 techniques that you can use to actually teach you how to use meditation to manifest faster, to manifest more easily in my next YouTube video, which comes out on Thursday. So be sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, or if you're here, you can subscribe on YouTube. If you're on Instagram watching this, you can go to the link in my bio and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be talking about different actual meditation techniques that you can use, especially if you're new to meditation and you just want to get some ideas of how to use meditation for manifestation. I'm going to talk about 4 techniques, meditation techniques that you can actually use to manifest. So if you're just joining us, I want to just kind of recap what we talked about, right? So today I'm talking about working smarter and not harder as we go towards our goals, as we're trying to manifest what we want, right? And meditation is one of those techniques that can just make the whole process of getting the life that you want much easier. So you're going to be working much smarter. So the first way that meditation really helps us manifest easier is it connects us to our higher power, our inner spirit that lives inside of us, right? And meditation does that by helping us to get past the ego chatter, the mind chatter. And this is important for manifestation because that's exactly where our dreams come from, our inner spirit. That's where our values come from, is that inner divinity, that observer of our thoughts, our true selves, right? The second way meditation is going to make manifestation easier for you is because it's going to help you recognize that mind chatter. It's going to do 2 things. It's going to help you increase your emotional awareness and increase your awareness of your thoughts. And that's important because our thoughts are how we attract, right? And our feelings. So if we're feeling positive feelings, positive thoughts, we're positively creating the life that we want. Vice versa, if we're feeling negatively, we're negatively. It's going to help be able to pivot much faster, to accept our emotions and use them in a positive way, and pivot if we need to pivot, right? So one of the great things about meditation is that increase of emotional awareness. And if you're, like I said, if you're starting to notice some certain things, like you're attached to the outcome or you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed, check out this free guide that I just made. Lots of people are finding it helpful, called Forcing to Flowing. It's linked in my bio on Instagram, and I will attach it in the description below here on YouTube. And then the third way that meditation is really going to help you manifest easier is because it's going to help you reduce stress, reduce anxiety, even feelings of depression like hopelessness or sadness. This is paramount to manifestation because we attract from our emotions, so how we're feeling. If we're vibrating high, we're going to be attracting from that space. So if we have a tool that we can use to feel good every day, this is really going to help us when it comes to manifesting the life that we want. Like I said, on Thursday, if you want specific techniques, like meditation techniques on how to use meditation for manifestation, like exactly what to do, be sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. It's linked in my bio. And I'm going to be giving away 4 meditation techniques that are really going to help you manifest. Like I said, if you want some resources on starting a meditation practice, be sure to DM me. I'll be more than happy to send you some resources on how to make meditation a habit. If you have any questions, you can write them now on either or you can DM me if you're watching this later, or if you're just watching now and you want to write me privately. I would love to answer those questions. Let me just see and make sure I didn't miss any. Okay. I think I got it. Thanks for commenting and watching, everyone. If there's no questions, I'm going to end this and save it on both YouTube and, oh, thank you, Marsha. Thanks for watching on YouTube. More than happy to be of help. And if you guys have any topics that you want me to talk about for these Manifestation Mondays, let me know. I'm happy to incorporate them. But I guess until next time, namaste. Oh, I somehow become counterproductive with meditation because I'm controlling. I really would want to encourage you to check out the guide and workbook, Little Space 9, that I just put out. It's called Forcing to Flowing. It's all about kind of releasing that control. And being able to flow and surrender with your abundance. I would also encourage you to know that it may be that you're being a little bit hard on yourself when you're meditating. You might have some expectations of how it's supposed to go. When you're meditating, that are impeding your ability just to take it as it is. You're saying you're being counterproductive with meditation. You're just controlling. Meditation is really a practice. And the more we practice, the easier that it gets. And you might find that different forms of meditation are more helpful for you. So again, using that, I would say being a little bit more self-compassion, having a little bit more self-compassion, allowing your meditation journey to unfold as it's meant for you, and not really judging yourself in that process. And I think being mindful that you're having some controlling thoughts is a really great step, a first step in the process anyway, to have that awareness and that insight about yourself, because that gives you control to do something about it. So I would increase the self-compassion. Also check out my guide, Forcing to Flowing. I think you might find that really helpful. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. I think a lot of people might resonate with that as well. Okay, guys, if there's no more questions, of course, no problem. If you want to talk more, just DM me. I am going to see you guys next Monday, or I will see you on the gram during the week. Hopefully I'll see you Thursday on YouTube. And yeah, let me know if you need any support in the DMs. Happy meditating. Namaste.